Hello. uh, Took me a while today, but I think I managed to succeed in a way that I have yet to succeed before. I kid. I just slightly won a battle that I'd been losing for a while.
Team 17.
Oh, so loud. So if I hit this button.
Sassy Chop Games.
Okay. So, very slowly, very surely, I am working on creating for myself a universe where I actually use the things that have been given to me. Like, as you can see, that beautiful Stream Deck. Okay, so we go settings, Brio. But is it that Brio or this Brio? It's this Brio. Ta-da! See? I'm learning. It, of course, lost all of my settings, but that's okay. And it's huge. Why are you so big? Nobody needs to see this much of me. Like, that's a lot. It's a lot. And it's wide. Everything's so weird right now. I don't even know what to do about that. Okay. I'm feeling a little better about everything. No, you're wearing the same shirt. I don't walk into your house and judge you. I didn't have time to think about the shirt because I was too busy worrying about the camera. Yeah, okay. You see? You see? Um, I have two more buttons to make on the thing. Two more lay buttons. Hold on. Volume controller. Output device control. Title. Too loud. Voice meter input. Action. Adjust output volume. Losing 5%. Losing 5%. Okay. And then this. And then this. This can go away. We'll do that. Go. And then we'll put that in the middle. Yeah! Organization that you can't see at all, and I'm muttering about, so deal with it. And then I need one more of these. Okay. Default device. That. Please select. Adjust output volume. Plus 5%. Quiet. Got it. Yay! Let's get started for real.
Date everything.
Of course I picked the demo. Oh, nobody judge me. You don't know how hard it was. Being a Hildy lost in this boring old world, yelling at things with no known control. We're gonna date things. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stop trying to talk about anything useful at all. Miss Roy changes stream title to just fiddling with OBS. Indeed! Fuck off, Miss Roy. Listen. Listen. I don't walk in your house and judge you.
Team 17.
Loud!
Sassy Chap Games.
Oh, I see. That's not connected to the right thing, so it won't ever work. I hate you and everything about you. It's fine. Or maybe it will work.
Date everything.
Quiet? No. No. I'll have to figure out how to I'll have to muck about with that on some time that isn't yours. So what if we do this actually? This might be how I can muck about it on some time that isn't yours. This one. Okay. So if I do that, I do this. No. Whatever. I hate it too. Whatever! We lost the gods a long time ago. It is the toughest puzzle a streamer will solve on any given stream. Okay. Continue. As I mentioned, this is a daily obligation / joy because the more I play it, the more I realize how incredibly long this game is going to be. It's never enough with you. I'm ready to realize you. Guess what? First things first, let's make a people. It's people. What do you mean, no game audio? Your face is a game audio. Oh. Shut up. No, I don't mean to be so punchy. Anyway, we're back. I think. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Ugh, Scuff is ruining my life. You know what I want to do? I want to figure out about this woman who balanced weights on my back.
What up, my pal? Oh, I can't believe you're back after the last time.
I can't either, frankly, Shelly.
That little negative voice in the back of my head was really sure you'd never come back after that whole weights thing we did.
This is against my better judgment.
But I wrestled it into submission with the power of positive thinking.
You should listen to that voice sometimes.
I didn't spend the entire night sweating and crying.
It worries me when you say things like that.
Huh? Why? I told you I didn't spend all night feeling sad and scared. That's a thing that very definitely didn't happen.
For the first time since you've met Shelley, you're interrupted by the presence of another.
Please let this be someone who has a shred of sanity.
Ah, you have visited
Dasha!
Shelley. I will return another time.
For the love of God, please stay.
You almost sound like you don't want to be alone with me.
Not when you're like this, woman.
But I'm sure that's not what you meant.
Yeah. Well then, I will keep it short. First, greetings to human. I am Dasha. I am Desk.
Nice to meet you, Dasha the desk.
Shelley, your constant anxiety is creating atmosphere of tension in the house.
Oh my God, thank you, Dasha, for being mature enough to bring this up when all I did was complain at her.
Everyone is afraid to hurt your feelings, so I have come to have talk with you.
You're not here to hang out with me?
This is business school.
Yes. Yes. I want to record this interaction for like 5 different people I've met. Because this is what happens. So you, as a completely anxious person, don't realize that within your own head, you're creating pins and needles all around you. And so no one can actually tell you how they really feel. You then feel they're constantly lying to you because no one's telling you the truth. You start to feel alienated. And then when it comes time for someone to actually talk to you, you're so surprised because the problem had to get so big for them to overcome those fears.
Oh.
Shelley's eyes fill with tears, but where you would expect her to have an outsized reaction, she only looks down at the ground. This looks like real hurt.
This is the... Yeah, feedback loop mystery, yeah. This is the big, I think this is probably the modern crisis of communication in people 30 and under right now. Probably even my age and younger. I think Gen X is the last generation that was taught how to communicate assertively in a way that is non-personal to themselves. And right now, as far as I understand, it's mostly just autistic people who will actually be assertive with you, which is amazing. That shouldn't be the case. Oh, Princess, that's fine. Thank you for even offering. I wasn't like... When I said I'll start date everything, it wasn't because you were gonna raid soon. It was because... I don't like going at the same time as people's streams. Like, Day is super popular, so I feel okay, like, going one day's running because Day has, like, over 1,000 followers. But if you have less than 1,000 followers, I really don't want to run in competition with someone's stream I really like. Since I'm basically having to stream this every day, it's been a bit complex fitting it around my typical schedule, because I also don't want to make my followers only watch this game. It's out of my wheelhouse. It's not typically what they would come for. So it was more like, oh, MeStory's not streaming tonight? Okay, good. I can get started earlier. It looks like you hurt her feelings anyway, because things hurt!
I am not intending to.
Right, that's the thing though, is that sometimes people are gonna have to tell you that things hurt. Like, they're gonna have to tell you something that you don't like to hear. Because it can't possibly be without reproach, right? There's no way that we as people can possibly stand against... It can possibly stand in perfection communicationally.
They care about your feelings, Shelley, really. But we have tried dancing around it for long enough.
Maybe you could give her some advice on relaxing. It's true. So I think one of the risks... God, this is so textbook healthy. I really just want to replay this for everyone I know. Feel free to lurk, Princess. You raided, so you go be respectful to who you raided. Come on back when you feel like hanging. But when we suffer this much anxiety and we create such an impenetrable exterior, especially because Shelley wouldn't be honest with anyone she's talking to, let alone herself, then you create an environment of betrayal, right? That sounds fun.
Well, what can I tell you but to relax? You must trust in your muscles. They are considerable.
Indeed.
Shelley sniffles, finally speaking.
Yeah, your body fat's really low, though. You should probably get some body fat. So here's completely off-topic advice. When you're lifting, your body fat matters. So the reason that most Olympic level lifters are not skinny people is because their muscles and their bones are not strong enough to hold up that much weight without support. So structurally, you need skin, you need fat muscles for your body to feed off of, and for it to keep it from squishing your own body. Yeah, like Shelley's probably really dehydrated, or she has no fat. Like, if she is hydrated, to have muscles this defined on a femme of her size. It's particularly the six-pack. So women who have six-packs have zero. Yes. Dasha can... So, Shelly, that's not to say that Shelly's unhealthy. Shelly could be very healthy, but Shelly can't lift as heavy as Dasha. Dasha may look like she can't lift as heavy, though she does look strong. Because, you know, Shelly's built, you know, and all her muscles are showing she's cut. But being cut doesn't mean lift, or it doesn't mean weight. You can only ever lift a certain proportion of your body weight. There is a mild genetic component to that. You know, Misroy, though, it's true, though. Well, what I wanted to emphasize is that it's more likely, I think you are correct in that it's more likely Shelly is really dehydrated and unhealthy than it is that Dasha is in any way pushing her body too far. Yes, unless you're bitten by a radioactive spider or hit with cosmic waves and become a rock.
Easy for you to say. Nobody put you together wrong. You can just trust you're gonna do your job every day.
I installed the shelves wrong. Shelly, are you improperly mounted?
Tears stream down Shelley's cheeks. Dasha gives Shelly a sweet if awkward pat on the shoulder.
Why did you fucking tell me so?
I am sorry, Shelly. Please, try just to relax a bit, eh? We're all on your side, even if you do not feel it every moment. I will let the two of you speak.
Shelly sniffles again.
Yeah. I'm mounted wrong.
Misra, get out of here. She's too young for us. Nope. In this dream world, everyone's the right age for us. We do need to give her a proper mounting. Last point on, I would say, toxic anxiety. Because this is not just someone with an anxiety disorder. This is someone who's actively refuted help for their anxiety disorder. She knows there's a source for her anxiety, and she is choosing to care about your feelings so much more than the feelings of others that she would rather collapse. Caretakers, take note.
No studs, no anchors. Right into the drywall.
Are all of my shelves suffering like this, like in real life?
Why do you think I'm so strong? I've had to hold on like crazy for years and years. Dasha and Abel and all the rest of those guys, they don't know what it's like. They can just rely on their own muscles to get the job done, knowing nothing's wrong.
I think here, though I think they use some language like that to allow people inside, but I do think this character is not trans. There's no other markers other than using some metaphors like that.
Me? I just gotta know one of these days, I'm gonna fall. Someone's gonna put too much weight on me and I'm gonna rip right out of the wall. Whoever I'm holding up's gonna break. And I'm gonna know it was all my fault.
Yeah, can't we just remount you?
You think I didn't think of that before? I tried asking around the house years ago if anybody could fix me.
Yeah, I think they went...
Nobody but Tony was even willing to try. And I am not letting that guy near me. You're the only person I trust to even try.
I don't even know where I'd begin.
Oh, I see. Guess it was stupid to think I could fix it. That's fine. Guess that's enough negativity for now. Just gotta be positive.
It's clear Shelley's heart is not in her affirmations.
Maybe there's a middle ground here.
What, like, just be scared and not so loud about it?
Maybe I could talk to Tony and we could do it together.
I guess that could work. I'm gonna go think.
Shelley walks off away from you without looking back. You've never seen her so quiet or down.
Ma'am. Literally. You know who else is really handy? Eddie. I don't think I've met Eddie in this game.
The handsome construction worker currently invading your space makes you feel as though you've accidentally wandered into an active building site.
Is that so?
He holds up his hands to stop you from going any further, glaring at you as he looks you up and down.
I mean, clearly his name is Tony. That is a Tony.
Where do you think you're going?
Closet.
I can't let you in here without the proper PPE.
Yeah, there's Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was 400% Tony. They could have
Tony puts his
undermined it,
fingers
but
to
they
his
decided
mouth
not to.
and whistles.
Hey, oh, get him out of here.
Hang on a minute, PP what?
Your hard hat, your boots, your high-vis vest. Come on, this is a job site.
Except it's the breaker box closet.
Don't even get me started. Not when Johnny Wannabe next door has got a whole garage to himself.
Or Joey, right? Misroy, this is Tony or Joey. Who else? Andy, maybe.
I mean, I'm talking wall-to-wall pegboard, 6 kinds of saws. Oh, and he's got this 12-inch
Lou. He could
auger.
be Lou.
Man, those things go deep.
That lucky bastard.
Man, you're telling me 1%ers, right? Look, all I'm saying is I want a little more space, too.
I was thinking that like Mitch or Max, you know, like single syllable, bilabial, nasal.
You know, for entertaining.
Host a lot of cocktail parties.
I'm a popular tool.
Tony, that doesn't mean what you think it means.
It's always, hi, Tony this, thanks, Tony that, or Tone, my ass is leaking.
Please. I mean, that's obviously Jean-Loup, but...
Jean-Loup. Incontinence. You didn't hear it from me, though. HIPAA.
That's not how HIPAA works.
Anyways, objects need somewhere bigger than this to come see me for what ails them. And, sometimes old Tom might also want to have special company over. You know what I'm talking about, huh?
Tony nods, grinning smugly at you.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
You know it, buddy.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you know it, you know it, you know it.
You know what I'm talking about, yeah.
All day, baby, all day.
You know what I'm talking about? Woo!
Tony nods at you. You nod at him. And you nod at each other, both entirely pleased that you each know what the other is talking about.
So you get it. I need more space. Space for all sorts of things I may or may not be insinuating.
Makes sense.
I got a pitch for you.
Okay, Tony.
A drawbridge.
No, Tony. Like from Ye Olden Times?
about
No.
Your lover pulls up for a date, and the drawbridge lowers to let him in.
First off, I'd have to dig that. You gonna dig that? You're the fucking size of a protractor. You're gonna go dig that?
Pretty freaking
Hi,
impressive.
Shal. Shally, hello. You know how to do that?
Oh, yeah. I got everything I need on hand. The flat-looking screwdriver, the pointy star-shaped one, a hammer, and that spearmint gum you've had in here since April.
Oh, no. Is this blueprint? I don't know much about architecture, but I think this might be a bit beyond the capabilities of a toolbox.
I get it. You're a tough customer, but there's no need to get personal. At least hear the rest of my pitch, huh? Indoor slide. We get rid of the stairs, replace them with a slide.
Have you talked to Stella about that? Do you think that Stella wants
Great to
that?
travel from upstairs to downstairs.
What about Stella?
Hey, yeah, she can get in on this too.
What are you gonna do? Pave her over?
She'd become Indora, the indoor slide. Totally fine. Changes like that happen all the time. You just gotta fill out a bunch of boring forms.
What?
$200 fee.
I have no.
Sure, of course. Yeah, because an indoor slide would be ridiculous.
It would be.
Now, how do you feel about indoor pools?
Okay, we're finally talking about something that's actually real.
Because if we rip out the floor in the living room, we can get you an indoor pool.
Is that safe? I feel like that's a recipe for electrocution.
Of course it is. But that's what the chewing gum is for.
Wait, what?
You just stick some of it in the outlet holes, and Viola, it's now all shockproof.
And Viola.
That concludes my remodeling advice.
I see why Shelly does not want to mount you on the wall.
Now, for the actual dating advice, you're just gonna have to sign up for my workshop.
You must really know your stuff.
Of course I do. And lucky you, you're gonna get to know my stuff too. I'm gonna make it real easy for you. You wanna take my workshop, all you gotta do is show up. No paperwork or nothing. Now, I don't mean to hustle you out of here, but I gotta take lunch. Union rules. But you can come back later and see what we can do. You know, help you fix up your romantic affairs.
Tony. All right, you old so-and-so. Only because you're entertaining. And I am Italian. I have an Uncle Tony.
I'll see you around.
He is a wiser individual than that. But not by much, for he was arrested by Rico. My Uncle Tony, the gangsta. I don't know. What are we gonna do? Wait, I remember. So my mother's maiden name is DiGiorgio, and my grandmother and grandfather are from Italy, off the boat, quote unquote, to be little uncouth. They did not teach my mother Italian because she needed to marry a good Catholic American in order to further assimilate. There are, Princess, there are. You get rumors about them. So, you know, all of these are people I haven't found. And like some of them are pretty obvious, but some of them are definitely not. Yeah, and the realization part appears to be the puzzle game portion. Much more heavily than others. They have stat blocks in order to realize them. So you can realize in the wrong order.
The figure who stands before you has the casual, confident air of someone who knows just what she's about.
Like, to get into the attic, I had to do a pretty involved amount of discussion with characters and find a crawl space, get a key.
Her short hair glows with the colors of sunrise, and her blue eyes drink you in without a trace of shame or embarrassment. She evaluates you with a hand on one hip, her draped clothing subtly highlighting curves you'd never have expected from your rigid, structured window.
I'm sorry, Corset.
Well, hi there. I'm Wendolyn.
That's right. I was gonna do the ones I've already done offline. Eh, fuck it.
Oh. And you? Well, you're quite the looker, aren't you?
Me too. I kind of want them. I'm a little unimpressed by the vagina outline, but otherwise. Oh, I'm not that attractive.
Attractive? No.
Rude.
You're the one looking out at me all the time. Look, I don't mean to be so forward, but I found I'm happiest when I'm transparent about what I want and what I'm looking for.
Aye.
And unlike most everyone here, I've been ogled by humans for centuries. I have had enough attention on me, thank you very much.
Yep, in pattern, camel toe is definitely a choice. I'll look away then if you want.
Well, not too much, okay?
Girl.
I'd still like to know I'm providing some kind of comfort. Anywho, if I'm having to do one of these introductions, I might as well get this out of the way first. I'm only looking for one thing in a relationship right now.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. I hit a button to bring a program to the front and it did not arrive to the front. But it did select it. Romance?
No, not romance.
I see.
I've been around the block a few times and had my fun. These days, I'm happiest watching from the sidelines. That said, I can't say I'm looking for anything too serious right now.
Tony, don't yell at me! Lurker. Fun only, huh?
Dang right. Oh, don't worry. It's nothing to be too intimidated by. There's so much to do in this world. So many views to see. Even just the simple joy of a night on the town. Yet here you are, taking a breather, same as me, but you haven't even had fun yet.
I'm really working up. Like, last time I talked to you, I was like, stop shaming me, I'm 40.
I just want to see you live a little, that's all. Stop watching life pass you by. Enjoy yourself. Kiss someone.
And you can... No, you! Also, I'm not trying to pause my game all the time. I had to go allow Camel Toe to be in chat, and, stuff.
Kiss many someones. And then maybe, in between your adventures, you can come tell me about all the fun you're having.
What if I want to kiss you, Wendolyn?
It's just not for me, okay? Hey,
That's super
don't
fair.
look at me like that. A gal's gotta live vicariously somehow. And the view outside here is just dreadfully dull.
She turns from you towards that dreadful view and waits for you to leave.
Like, I hope you're actually Ace, because I don't think I've found an openly Ace character yet. And I'm feeling, challenged by that. There's so much sexuality on display that I fully believe there must be one. I just have not found one. Okay. So mission just fill the data decks is what's happening right now. So that means having the first interaction with some people I've already met. Just do that.
A charming, well-dressed duo stand with their backs to you, peering through the
My
curtains
fashion
and
plate
pointing at
buddies.
something outside.
Look over there. Look at that. Across the street.
Yes, sir.
What are we looking at? What do you see, Rod? I see a
Oh wait, this
dog,
has that
I see a car that
huge
could use a
long
wash.
shade transaction. Okay.
One of the. Hi.
We're gonna
Now,
click
Lana,
through
this
that then.
Oh, right? That's what I'm saying.
Those ain't those.
So,
What was that about?
if anyone's
I'm just
upset
kidding.
about
You'll
clicking
have to
through
dig.
here,
Nah,
in
I'm
my
kidding.
highlights and
You
collections,
ain't gonna do nothing. You love me too much.
Yeah, okay. Don't say that too loud. Everyone else might start believing.
Kurt and I have been.
their like first 7 Starmie, you did not.
What up?
Their first 7 interactions are highlighted and clipped out, so you can
I'm
watch
not-
them right in
if
the
we
row.
both- Who'd say? Who do you think looks
So
better? Me?
we're okay.
Yeah, you don't. You okay? So you do know what the word means. Why? What? And what?
Oh,
My man. Okay. Okay. That was a good one.
whoa.
He's being shady, not mean.
Yeah.
Oh, to the contrary. I'm shady all the time.
There are.
Sure.
Wait.
That's because. Wait.
Oh yeah. This rule, unless
Which brings
if the
Yes,
keep
yes,
it
yes,
now-
yes,
I tried to
yes.
miss. Okay.
Read every. It's easy.
Which is
Right.
dude.
Sorry. I was just giving an example.
It's an art.
And there is. Oh yeah. Rule.
If someone you know, it is your
Verbal warfare.
Dig
those
to
are rules of
graves, as
shade.
Misroy
Got
said.
'em all?
All 5 locked in.
Okay.
If they
You act like you're the.
how can you not be charmed? Have you seen those brains?
Oh!
Alright now, calm down.
They said the grass.
I just like this voice actor here.
The grass, Rod.
You can like see the voice actor in the studio.
Oh, you can guffaw.
Okay.
You catch on quick.
Yo, Rod, that fashion student is getting off the bus.
Ooh, what are they wearing?
I'm not sure, but it is fly as hell.
We've got some people watching, but come holler at us.
Actually, I think
Variety is
next
the
time.
spice of life, baby.
Logan.
Bring your jokes. We like to keep it lively here.
Logan, ironic that Rod is mostly below a rod he wears. A curtain is being used to hold up a curtain, acting as a rod. I'm so upset right now, Logan. I feel like I feel like I don't know this game. Okay, now we're gonna make him real. Come along, Damon.
Welcome home. Got all your stat blocks aligned.
I do. Let's realize your ass.
Now what will it be like, I wonder? The
That's
bug
actually-
in the beaker broken free.
That's actually the reason why I'm prioritizing this. I was thinking I wasn't really going to start realizing till I had most of the decks unlocked, but I honestly, this flickering bothers me from an accessibility standpoint. I don't like running a stream where it's around.
I think I'm meant to feel excited. To portray excitement. So, yippee.
Starting with the glitch. Hope this works.
Fuck off, Skylar.
You sure this is the right thing to do?
The spectral energy flows through your date viators, and what was once merely a dresser becomes...
Oh, we're in an ad break, so we're gonna wait. Paused. Ad break. But I was saying the glitching desk is really against my sense of accessibility. Had we unrealized Doug? Misra, if only! Logan, I don't know if you saw Doug, if you were here when Doug was going on. But you should, I'll talk to him so you can understand how fucked up Doug is. Fuck Doug. I wonder if I can just realize him into a giant turd. Then I could just get like a doggy scooper bag and be like, pew. Okay, here we go.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a dresser becomes... The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a dresser becomes...
Well, I don't think of him as weird as I think of him as trash. I'd rather make that shady credit thief dishwasher reel than that trash. Are you kidding? Oh, okay.
Realized reaction.
Realized reaction.
Damon has become a human.
It feels the same.
He does not look human. This is not a human.
A disappointment, but what else would I expect?
Sure. Is it okay I have the hots for a glitch like you?
More than okay. Come, let us do the thing.
Let's do the thing.
The thing ends up being a sort of geometric impossibility. But Damon is fierce in their pursuits. Fifth dimensionally, you feel what was your tongue enter a space of what was their lips. Yet at the same time, their lips are behind your neck.
Ferrets, try everything.
Their legs both wrap around yours, and yours wrap around theirs. And also, you have no legs.
That's terrifying.
Come now.
The release you feel is eternal in nature. It both gives you pleasure and does not. It tickles.
Weird.
I exit.
Damon enters the real world, searching for the next big thing to crack open like a puzzle box. They find the lost, the downtrodden, the forgotten, and quickly put themselves... Narrator. Damon enters the real world, searching for the next big thing to crack open, like a puzzle box.
I greatly appreciate that they committed this far.
Damon is right
Oh!
behind you.
Woo! We did it! We brought a dateable object to life! Yes!
Emotional whiplash.
Sorry. How do you feel? Is it tingly?
Are you sure there's no moral implications to this?
Definitely. If you have any compunctions, you could speak with me about what's going on in my app. There's a whole lot more to realize than we, realize. I say, let's get to dating.
Our bed. I haven't pursued her story yet, but she's actually a super sweetie.
Hi! What's the latest with my favorite harem anime? By which I mean your life.
Alright, Sam, shut up. Well, I turned an object human.
Bro, what? I'm sorry, what are you doing?
There's this process, this thing. Why am I talking to Sam about this? I'm supposed to be hiding that I have these.
Okay, the name is not the weird part. You are being extremely calm and normal about making new humans. You seriously turned one of your household items into a person? Is that ethical?
No fucking idea.
Jeez, come on, that's a huge deal. The dawn of time. Like we people who are born as human beings and die as human beings, we still don't even, know what that means to us. Is it fair or okay to bestow that condition upon, I don't know, your kitchen cabinets?
Apparently, they're actually cupboards. Why are cabinets less worthy of humanity?
Well, when you say it like that, you make me sound elitist. But it's not like that. Being human isn't even just, philosophical shit. Beyond, why am I here? And what is the meaning of it all? You are making, whole-ass human beings, right?
Pretty sure I am.
Okay, so, you are making human beings just appear out of thin air. They don't have social security numbers or permanent addresses or any of the shit one needs to live in this country. Is that just fine?
For Damon, I think it is. The Eldritch Horror will be fine. I think you're overthinking this.
I'm overthinking? I think
Yeah.
that you're underthinking this. I'm overthinking the fact that you're underthinking this. You know what? Sure. All right. I am not going to be out here caring about this more than you are. If you don't care, just is what it is. Get out there and love on those household items.
I don't
And
think
just
I have a
believe
choice
in
to
their
care.
ability to integrate into society, I guess.
I believe in them. They'll figure
God,
it
I
out.
wish I had your confidence. Well, look, I am no hater. I mean, I am. But if you're happy, I'm glad you're happy. I won't pretend I understand how this furniture to human pipeline works, but if you're good, I'm good. End of story. I'm gonna go get something to eat. Have fun making things, people.
Sam, I actually am bothered. Okay, so in game, I'm not bothered at all. I can't be, right? Outside of game, I am deeply disturbed. Because I do think about this. I think about how my bed feels that I sleep on them every night. I think about my shelf being mounted incorrectly. I think about the ethical implications of making someone real. Who's gonna pay their bills? Who's gonna feed them? Did they ask to become American? Should I really, like, racism exists. Damon is barely human. Is this okay? Having children is ethically questionable as it is in the current climate. You want to tell me that it's okay to make an object a human? I don't really know. Let's talk to the bed.
Hey there.
What's with that smile?
Oh, nothing. You were very animated last night.
Hang on! My content aware is going off. Betty is a real sensual being. Talking to her is going to get pretty intensely spicy. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
I'm okay with this.
Carry on, then.
You seemed quite happy about something. I wonder what sort of dream you were having.
It's a little embarrassing.
Don't be embarrassed. I'd love to hear all about it.
Yeah, Logan, that's what I was... like, is it ethical to have children? I think that's a very real discussion, you know? It is ethical to have because we can't pretend that society doesn't exist. If we're talking in, like, a vacuum of consent and biological consent, of course it's ethical to have a child. But society exists around us at all times. We'll figure that out right after our interaction. I can look it up in the data decks. But, is it fair to bring a child into a world knowing, maybe like, you know, I have severe depression and a disability called POTS, right? Is it fair to bring someone into the world knowing that there's a high chance they're going to inherit that? Is that ethical? I guess ethical doesn't mean fair, right? I should be precise. But I think there are discussions about that. My personal opinion is that it really depends on your intention to parent. But that's another discussion altogether, because you can't necessarily hold someone morally viable if they've never been instructed. I was starring in that hit TV show, Flame of Bones.
Oh, I'm not sure I know that one.
It's a dark, gritty fantasy famed for its expository scenes with people banging in the background.
Oh, well. I already like where this is going.
I stormed the castle keep on Dragonback, burning my enemies to cinders.
Ooh, then what?
Only the Mad King stood before me in the throne that was rightfully mine.
So what did you do?
I gave him the greatest head of his nasty royal life.
Oh, yes. Yes. Good for you. You're lucky to have such fun and sexy dreams. I can't say I've been so blessed.
You don't have good dreams?
Not for a while now. I haven't slept well for years now, to tell the truth. But it's not something I want you to worry about, alright? All I care about is knowing you're sleeping soundly. I just want you to be comfortable and happy when you're with me. I hope you're satisfied.
I am.
I'm so happy to hear that. I could talk to you for hours, but I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time. Well, here's to pleasant dreams for both of us tonight.
See you then. She's hot as
See you
hell. I'm always very excited to see her. Let's figure out who voices her. Betty, you're my bed. Why are you so deep in here? Here is their way. A to Z, there we go. Mela Lee. Alright, fill in some data decks. Oh, let's go talk to... Let's go talk to a streamer.
For a moment, you wonder if your Dateviators are malfunctioning. But no, the fashionista standing before you is just that dazzling.
Distressful. I dream...
They are dressed to kill. Abs on display and lighting all along their body, bathing them in a soft glow.
I actually have extremely lucid dreams and extremely narrative dreams, and I remember them almost all the time. It's part of having POTS and sleep apnea, apparently. But it's been that way my whole life.
A ring of light surrounds their perfectly coiffed blonde hair, giving them the appearance of an angel. And perfect lighting no matter which way they turn. But it doesn't take you long to discover the angel comparisons end at their appearance.
Hey, betches! It's me again, Lux.
I personally feel that this is the best voice acting job in the game. Hey!
Wow, 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 wow. Seriously? Keep it down, okay? Can you not see that I am alive?
Yeah, like, first off, you handed this actor a script and he said, wait, I'm Lux, hold on. It's such an embodiment of character. So you're an influencer or something?
No. And honestly, you're being super disrespectful. We don't use that word anymore. We use the term influnker. Incandescent, naturally flavored, like, unbelievably naturally charismatic entertainer.
Making sure to uptalk. I see, that's a mouthful.
Yeah, that is why we say influnker. It's like literally so much easier.
Right, so what does an influcker do? I wonder
We make everyone's life better.
I wonder if I tell him I hate him, if that's like this love direction.
We light up everyone's life.
I don't want to do that though.
We make everyone's life better.
Because the furthest I got on Lux in my last playthrough that I lost the save for was I got to him getting banned from Instaglam, and I'm very interested in that story. How exactly do you do that?
By giving them valuable tips and life lessons, Api. We tell fans what to wear, we tell fans what to buy, we tell fans what to think, and we tell them how to feel, among other things. It's super helpful and literally necessary.
God, I fucking love this performance. Shouldn't people think for themselves?
What world are you living in? Because this is the real world, where some people were born to lead, like me. I mean, just look at me. I've got that inner light. I'm a natural. but most people were born to follow. Like, for example, you. And they're all starving for people like me to lead them.
If I followed you, where would you lead me?
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you asked.
Yeah, his lights are definitely all external.
Okay, I can think of 2 ways to help make you better. I can share my daily routine with you. It is literally amazing. Or I can grant you exclusive access to my services. They're literally amazing. Both options are literally amazing.
Tell me about your services.
Okay, congratulations! I will be charging you for the triple premium platinum package.
I'm sorry?
It includes a $3 spa coupon, 6 copies of my ebook, a free yoga cushion rental when you come to our Bali retreats, and access to the virtual Living Light Lounge.
I forgot how fucked up this is. I'm mad again, even though this isn't new to me.
Where you can literally collab with other influencers whenever you want.
Space, backspace!
That's totally okay. You can cancel anytime.
Thank God, I want to cancel right now.
Sorry, I should have been more clear. You can cancel anytime after the first 3 years.
Oh my God. I would definitely take the MLM over this. What the?
Okay, bye! Let that inner light shine, baby!
Lord. The MLM, at least, I'm choosing, right? I didn't even get to, like, choose to sign up for his shit. Lux, if you don't get less insufferable, I'm throwing my lamp inside my washing machine, boyfriend. I guess we'll meet this guy.
You see a pair of hands sticking through the air conditioning grate, and the barest suggestion of someone's eyes.
Please don't talk to me. You're gonna talk to me, because you have to talk to me, because that's the point of the game.
Oh. I can show you a picture if you wish.
Yes. I wish.
I will have to get it ready. Hello. I am Hector Valentino Ernesto Condicionado.
Lux seems sus, or my Hector Valentino Ernesto Condicionado. As Hector is sus.
Ventilation, airflow, sometimes known colloquially as HVAC. Yes, to hear me.
Y'all just wait.
I would wish you to understand, and if not understand, then at least believe me when I say that hearing me is the most pleasurable way to meet for both of us. Seeing me, well, it's not a compliment to me, and it would be a great disappointment to you. My greatest wish is to give you pleasure. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Tell me, how much do you think about me? Now, yes, I understand that our meeting in this way is so very new for both of us. I truly never expected to be able to speak to you this way, face to Great. I have accustomed myself to this seemingly unavoidable reality that you would always be human and I would just be this. But even as this, I have dreamed, and I would know. How much do you think about me?
This is evidence of how much I like you two that I'm going through this again. Because I want you to see it. I fucking... How often do I think about my ventilation system?
Yes. Although I suppose you've just answered my question. Am I to understand that you don't think about me at all?
I change your filters.
Ah, yes, my filters. You are conscientious about that, indeed. You could not know the appreciation I have felt when I have seen you coming home with a fresh, clean filter under your arm, and to feel you loosening my screws. To feel the tired filter sliding out of place and being retired, and that fresh air rushing over the exposed frame. Oh, you're saying you do think of me, but have you any idea how much I think of you? You are the prime feature of my thoughts. Whatever power courses
Why wouldn't I?
through me, I turn to your pleasure. Whatever warmth or coolness I possess, I direct in full to your comfort. I wanted to meet you here, through the grates, because I wanted you to hear my voice. I want you to hear the melodies and resonance I create through these ducts, and know that it is all and only another gift it honors me to offer you. But I said no, no, I said no. I watch the play of air over your skin, and I feel deep joy that I have the air to give you. I adjust my own temperature and my intensity until I see the flush of contentment spread across your face. And then I rest in contentment of my own. But I said no. I never thought I'd be able to say this, and in a way you can truly understand. And now I have, my God. Now I have.
Laid it on thick.
It is. I know it. My God, you think I don't know it? I who have carried this all inside me on my own this whole time? How long have you been here? How long have I been here? And never to have been able to say. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a fucking lot. You're creepy as hell. It's a fucking lot. It's a fucking lot. How about we don't? Let's just say we don't. You're a fucking lot. Why are you so much? Why are you so fucking much? Why are you so much? Why are you so... Stop.
I will stop. I'm terribly sorry.
Oh. Okay, maybe that's why he doesn't get a content warning, is because when you say stop, he just fucking stops, like... I don't know, like, when I realized... I didn't know there was content warning the first time I met him. And I was straight stunned, because I was like, why didn't he get one? And I have two theories about that. The first is, well, because this motherfucker is a man, and no matter how much we want to pretend this game is beyond the times, that this executive producer is still a white man. And so perhaps this sort of behavior, this nice guy behavior, is the one, is their short-sightedness incarnate, correct? So that was theory number one. Theory number two was that maybe he's supposed to represent the harmless nice guy, where though he's exceedingly creepy, he doesn't even know it. He's so isolated. No, I meant the other way around, Logan. I meant that, you know, the fact that he's staring me down is something that, like... This is a very generalized argument about common media, right? The lack of consent in, you know, this nice guy who's loved you from afar relationships, right? Is astronomically common in day-to-day stories. Oh, but if we can't look at women, what happens? But it's like, no, you understand that we're talking about to this level, right? We're not talking about the cute barista that you look at every time you go to work. By the way, please don't ask her out at work. Pull her aside. If you only see her at work, I understand, but try not to do it while she's working. But then, second, you know, this is actually invading my privacy and speaking about me in ways that I've not invited. I didn't flirt with you, you know? I didn't express interest in you. So there's a boundary that just doesn't exist when you're talking about these nice guys. What you should know is that if you do call him creepy or you're any bit the more forceful, then stop. He calls you a grease bubble on humanity. You are immediately punished. Yeah. Now you see what I mean? Yeah. It's dudes like Hector who make it impossible for people who are just shy or awkward to have any sort of relationship or discussion. Like the entire wall between this kind of like society where we never teach anyone how to talk to each other is only exacerbated by these men who have no idea that women can be independent entities. It's so sad. But my hope is that as a story point, similar to how Fantina represented the female-identified, female culturally indoctrinated version of this, right? My hope is that he'll represent the male side and will, unlike Fantina, be better at it, maybe. Okay. And perhaps we can have some sort of moral akin to it's fine to have crushes on people, but maybe don't invade their lives without asking. I think she's water, and I noticed I could turn this on. No, he's a sink. Okay.
Oh, Sudsy, go lick someone else's hands. I don't care how dirty they are. Off with you. Go to your tray. So, have you found someone to help yet?
As a matter of complete coincidence, I happened to run into one vagabond of the Cyclarius.
You did?
I did, and as another matter of coincidence, I happened to be carrying an unneeded shovel at the time.
That's so unlikely as to be almost unbelievable.
Well, you know what they say, fact is stranger than fiction.
They do say that. They always have.
Anyway, I offered Vagabonda the shovel in exchange for lifting the curse, and voila! You're all better now.
I am? Wow! Thank you! Let me shake your... That's odd.
What's odd? Nothing's odd. Everything's totally fine, and you believe me.
Your tricks won't work on me! My hand isn't a hand at all! It's a stainless steel knob! And my neck is a faucet! And my dog is still a bar of soap! I don't care if you don't mind, Sudsy. The point here is we've all been lied to!
You lied to me first, motherfucker!
Exactly.
Possible you might have been slightly misled. Oh, sorry. I wonder if I'm gonna get a hate ending from that. I didn't. Okay. Yeah. So in the interest of exploring whether whether they're going to redeem Hector in a way that doesn't excuse his previous behavior. No, your nose is a faucet, indeed. I am going to play along, despite my natural inclinations to say, please, you literally just talked to me for 3 minutes about how everything you do is for my pleasure and I've never met you. Yeah, well, so Mateo, when we saw him talking to Celia, right? He was really fluffy. Yeah? He had like a comforter on. So I feel like he'd be near the bed. Or maybe like a blanket or a pillow? Like a blanket? Do you think he's a blanket? Let's see if he's a blanket.
Davy!
Yeah.
Davy! Come on, Davy. What'd you get off to now? Davy? I hope he's all right.
What's going on?
Oh, hey! I'm sorry, I didn't even see you. I hope you haven't been here too long. I'm Mateo. Mateo Manta. Oh, blanket.
I'm Mateo. Mateo blanket. Alright, we're gonna BRB because I don't want to do a whole new dateable on ads. My camera shows on my BRB screen. Scandalous. No. Oakley dokley. Let us return. Hello. There you go.
This is the second time he's wandered off this week. I'm starting to get really worried.
He said that he's worried about his inanimal, Davy. An inanimal. Who is Davy?
Davy's one of my rescues, a young knit bull that I found trapped in the office a few months ago. You wouldn't happen to have seen him around, would you?
What's he look like?
He's about 1 inch tall, hand-dyed, fingering weight, even though he acts like he's worsted, and it's always getting him into trouble. I just keep thinking about him all tangled up somewhere again, trapped and alone. He was in pretty rough shape when I found him the first time. No telling how long he'd been there. He was so frayed I wasn't sure if I'd be able to put him back together.
He made it out okay, right?
Yeah, he did. He's a real trooper. After a few weeks, he bounced right back and was running around with the rest of the tassel hounds.
But you said he keeps going missing? With the rest of the tassel... Hold on, with the rest of the tassel hounds.
Thing with him.
Wearing underwear's very large bulge pulse. What? What, Logan? Find that shit on YouTube. Find it on YouTube. Because I would like to ban that ad from my page. If it's like that. I don't care about sexual content, but that sounds fucking bizarre.
He gets on great with the other tassel hounds, and he seems pretty trusting despite what he's been through. But for some reason, he just wanders off whenever you're not looking. It's almost like he waits until I've got my threads full with something else, and then he disappears for a few days.
Well, yeah. Sounds like a feral buddy.
A small creature that looks rather like a black cat rubs up against Mateo's leg, meowing for his attention.
Speaking of handfuls...
I don't know how I feel about them having someone, like, directly meow, though. Like, does no one on your staff own a cat?
Aw, don't worry, Sprite. It's not your fault Davy ran off, I promise. He'll be back soon, okay?
He bends down to pick up the small creature.
Like, you would just need to follow your cat around for a while with the portable mic. Who's your little friend there?
This is Sprite, one of the first inanimals I ever rescued.
She has a USB cord. So I guess inanimals are things that are minor?
Yeah, sweet girl. Been together a long time now, huh? Long enough for you to know better than to go messing with Curtain Rod.
Oh.
Oh, really? I guess the bottom of those curtains just tore themselves up then,
you
huh?
tearing up other people in the house. Yeah, keep playing innocent. We're definitely buying it.
She'll get you every time. I mean, who can stay mad at that little face?
Yeah, really, like, why didn't you just follow your cat around? That's a really that's a very interesting choice, and I want to figure out why they did it. I belong to her now.
You're in good company.
Is she friendly?
American court hares are pretty
American
affectionate,
court
but
hares.
She's a little, well, picky.
American court hares.
If you want to try to pet her, just hold your hand out and let her sniff you. If she headbutts you, then you're safe. If she just stares at you, though...
Ah, maybe I'll just love her from afar.
Fair enough. Her love doesn't come easy, probably the safer option.
I did see that she hissed at you, and you've been with her for quite a long time.
Well, I'll be hearing about it from Curtain Rod later, once they notice the bottom of the curtains are ripped, I'm sure. Honestly, I think she's just acting out because she's upset about Davy.
Makes sense, my guy.
I was really hoping I'd be able to find him before it got too late. There's still a few more places I haven't checked, but I need to get back to the rescue. Things can really start to, unravel if I stay away for too long.
Boo. Is there anything I can do to help?
Oh, that's kind of you to offer, but I'll figure something out. I'm sure you've got other things to worry about.
Oh my god, do not do this. Just accept help, you motherfucker. Really, it's no trouble.
Are you sure? Davy's my responsibility. It's my fault he's missing. I really should have been watching him more closely.
You've got to lighten up on yourself.
The inanimals depend on me. I can't afford to be careless. It just doesn't feel right, asking someone else to fix my mistake.
You're not very good at accepting help, are you?
Guilty. I guess I'm just used to being the one helping, not the other way around. And I can't be in both places at once. Alright, if you're really up for it, I do have something you could do.
Okay. Hit me. But don't actually
I
hit
put
me.
together some information on Davy to give to Phoenicia, just in case he didn't come back tonight. I was going to ask her if she'd make a post on Facebook about him and get the word out. But I haven't had a chance to talk to her yet since I was chasing down this little troublemaker instead. Do you think you could talk to her for me? I can give you the packet I made. It's got everything she'll need.
Anything you need? I've got a soft spot for strays.
Really? Me too! Obviously. Betty keeps joking that I'm going to run out of space for them all.
You've got a big heart. I'm sure they are grateful to have you. I do love animals quite a bit.
I don't know about all that. I'm nothing special. It's just the right thing to do.
You're correct. It is the right thing to do. We created a whole class of organisms that are dependent on human intervention and support, and then we let them live on the street. So, there is a bit of lore that I'm aware of that I'm not sure when it was filmed, but essentially the objects exist in a different universe all the time, like a different dimension all the time. The date feeders aren't bringing them to life so much as allowing me to acknowledge their existence. So I'm able to like bring the two dimensions into one place. But I agree that there's still a hole, though. Like, you're not wrong that the hole is there. I think it's just slightly different in that I'm not pointing the date feeders at Sprite. I'm pointing them at Mateo. So is it all objects that touch him? Is it right? So, like, then there's this idea that, like, why am I even pointing the date feeders at a specific someone if they can just walk around?
When something needs help, well, you don't give up on it.
When you see me looking this way, it's because I'm actually talking at chat. Like, I'm like looking at chat like I'm looking at you. I need to be looking at the camera.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk your ear off there. Once I get started talking about them, it's hard to stop.
Because you're a soft-hearted little
interested, you could always
cutie.
come by the rescue later and we could talk more.
I'd love that.
Great. Anyway, thanks for offering to help.
Okay. We're still on mission fill data decks this week, so we know we do need to talk to Phoenicia, but we're going to focus on filling data decks. Let's try and get this water. So the laundry room water was not what would. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear air. No? I missed her. Whatever. It didn't work. But there was something there, right? Oh, that's cool, Logan! Water. Okay, water. I remember that these cabinets, they don't open. So maybe here?
You wonder for a moment if your sink has overflowed, but that's not it at all. There's just a being made of water standing before you. She's ethereally beautiful, but there's something hard to pin down in her gaze. It almost feels like she's watching your every move, waiting to see what you'll do.
Hi, honey. You looking to cook something? Wash your hands?
No, actually here to see you.
Me? What could you possibly want with little old me? Please, just tell me if there's anything I can do for you.
Nothing in particular? Maybe I could get your name?
What do you need my name for, cutie?
Yeah, she's being so evasive, I don't want to be like, you see me naked, you know?
There's plenty of more exciting things we could talk about.
You've never been a big fan of mystery. Tell me your name.
My, so demanding. Well, guess the mystery had to end sometime. I'm River.
River.
What can I
Makes
do for
sense.
you?
Follows. Mr. River?
Just River. Like chair.
What, like the furniture?
Chair. World famous pop star, known for her #1 hit, Belief.
Do you believe in life after fall? Oh, my colors may have changed, and yet I really don't think I've changed at all, no.
The one and only. You know, the best thing about Cher is she's always changing her look through the decades. She always knew just what we wanted to see and served it to us. I really admire that about her.
Wish she could be someone else?
Not someone else, but being your best self all the time, it must be nice. Is there a version of me you like best? Water, steam, ice, some form in between?
You're really putting me on the spot here.
Oh, sorry.
River wasn't exactly holding your gaze before, but she seems intensely uncomfortable now. She looks everywhere but at you.
Look, I've been here way too long. If you don't need anything from me, I'm going to go.
If you say so.
She is gone.
Okay. Okay. All right. No clue. We've met him, Koa, so we can... We met him in Le Game of the Pest, so we can just go fill that slot now. Koa, our couch.
Seated in your living room is a being who seems to truly embody the concept of comfort. His arms
Indeed.
He looks just as though he's about to fall asleep. But when he sees you approaching, he shakes it off, looking up at you with a sweet smile.
Hello.
Hello. You look so cozy.
Thanks, buddy. So do you in that fantastic red shirt.
Never not buying DLC again.
He packs the seat next to him.
Come on and take a load off. I'm Koa, by the way.
I love the couch springs as his necklace. Oh, Starmie, are you Samoan or Pacific Islander? Nice to meet you.
You too.
Most everyone would continue the conversation from here, but Koa only closes his eyes, sighing pleasantly. You wait for him to say something, but all you can hear is his quiet breathing.
Did you want to be alone?
No, that's okay.
Koa opens one eye, but he doesn't move.
I just thought you might like to share in all this comfort, you know?
I would.
Culture is really all about taking it easy together.
Couch culture's the best culture.
You know, like, you ever heard people talk about alone together?
Yes, alone together, the only way to be. I love that.
Right on, right on. You get it then. I wish more people understood the beauty of alone together.
Me too, my guy.
It means you can be at peace with another being without even saying a word.
It's fucking beautiful.
It means not forcing a conversation or an activity between the two of you.
Yeah, it does.
It means just enjoying the moment without any expectations.
Oh. Yeah, he does. But also, I mean, Hawaiian, Samoan, Asian Pacific Islander, like, specifically Hawaiian and Samoan and those kind of Fijian, the body type, this is very standard.
He sighs pleasantly, closing his eyes.
Let's give it a shot.
Beautiful. You'll see.
Koa breathes in deep, sighing pleasantly. When he relaxes, the entire room seems to relax with him. You find yourself growing sleepier alongside him. You're not sure how much time passes as the two of you sit side by side in companionable silence, but it's certainly a good while.
Thanks for keeping it chill, buddy. This was real nice.
No problem, my guy.
Got something I want to give you.
Is this my pocket change?
You know it. You know, in couch culture, we're not big on expressing ourselves verbally. We prefer to let our actions speak for us. And a gift like this, it's just a way of honoring our friendship.
I'm touched you'd share your culture with me.
I'm just glad you appreciate it.
Koa yawns.
I'm gonna take a nap. Feel free to stick around as long as you want, alright?
Alright.
I'm just so comfy.
Bro, I know. I had a floral couch that was the nap couch. A lot of actually heavy lifters. A lot of heavy lifters are Samoan. I keep saying Samoan because it's specifically Samoan individuals who tend to be in the weightlifting community. These fridge-sized gentlemen. Though my friend's husband, he is Filipino and he is also built like Ayawal. I feel like we got a rumor about that. Dust bunnies proliferate under the Davenport. Okay. Do I get under the Davenport? Oh! Bunny! It's literally a bunny!
You see a curvy, grey-haired beauty dressed in an outfit reminiscent of a famous old gentleman's magazine. She winces at the bright light you've brought with you. A cute, bunny-shaped creature is clutched in her arms.
Oh, my goodness, that is bright. Startled me a bit there, honey.
Go ahead and wait through this ad break. Not done. Ads are creepily timed today. Always during the new Dateable. Let's meet a dust bunny. Sorry.
It's alright. My name's Dolly, and I'm a dust bunny. I live under this big old couch.
Like Dolly Parton.
Howdy. Well, I live lots of places. I suppose you could say I'm a bunny of the world. The floors of the world, at least. And this here's my little companion, Lint Eastwood.
That's it.
She holds the little creature up.
Meorp. Meorp? Is that what rabbits say? Rabbits say Meorp? Oh, my gain went crazy there. Rabbits say Meorp? That's what rabbits say. Meorp. So you're like a clump of dust?
Put a finer point on it, why don't you, honey?
Listen, lady. Just never met such a gorgeous grime before?
My stars. I didn't know I had a sweet talker on my hands. I'll be honest with you. Flirting isn't my love language. I'm a bunny who is more than she appears.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
It's all right, honey. I'm easygoing. You got something for me, or should I get back to work?
What is your work? I heard once that dust is made mostly. This is true. Sloughed off skin cells.
I thought we as a society were past this. But yes, that's right. I am a collection of hair, bacteria, soil, specks of plastic, dust mites, and even bits of dead bugs.
And that doesn't bother you. It shouldn't. It's who she is.
In a human tummy, there are 500 species of bacteria, trillions of living bugs.
Yeah, like, we actually say in biology, if you're looking for the human, find the bacteria.
Microbiota, microbes, and microflora, all sorts of creepy crawlies.
Good point.
See? We are what we are, honey.
You're really interesting, you know that?
And you're cute for a bug-filled meat sack.
You see me as I really am.
Now, let me stretch these dusty gams and hop around a bit. I'll be right here warming myself by the fireplace if you want to come back through sometime. I'd sure like to see you again.
All right. Sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm. Talk soon, honey.
She is very adorable. No idea. Think that's the fireplace. Bunny suit reminds you of Jorts. Looks like a pretty standard Playboy bunny suit to me.
The fiery figure that stands before you nearly defies description.
So,
His fire-given form. But despite the hot air that radiates from him, there's something decidedly chill about his entire being.
This is Dante, as in Dante's Inferno. He is spoken by the voice actor who plays Zuko in Avatar. And that voice actor's first name is Dante. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because she's so dusty at, like, the lining. I can see that, Logan.
Hey, what up, hot stuff? It's about time we sparked up a conversation. I'm Dante, the fireplace. Mm-hmm. Sure, we just met, but you can think of me as an old flame.
You've been expecting me?
Of course. The hearth is the heart of the home. I see what you're doing. Kinda get me fired up, too.
Oh. I can't always, like, put down the people who are super forward. Fine. I'm supposed to be dating all of you. Everyone knows that. They know they're called dateables, so I like the sound of that.
Nah, not like that, little freaky deaky indoor dork. Fired up to teach.
Excuse me!
And you need my help.
Excuse me!
I'm just spitting some flaming facts, friend.
I love how good the writing is, because it is... I have never had a game actually have responses that I've said out loud as frequently as this game.
But it's all good, because I've been waiting for the perfect student.
Was that an insult?
Yup. If you really want to up the ante in this love hunt, you need to work on your pickup lines.
Nope. Oh no.
I'm serious. It's not always gonna be so easy as firing up those specs and talking someone's ear off. Be it love, friendship, or hatred. The sizzling art of the pickup is all you need. I'm the master, and you're the perfect human to pass the torch to.
Aren't pickup lines kinda cheesy?
What? No way. Gotta melt the ice somehow. Pickup lines are one way to do that. A great opportunity to show someone you're interested in that you're funny, sexy, and smooth. Max those charisma stats. My point is that with my help, you got a chance to burn bright. But if you don't learn how to take the first step by talking to someone, you won't ever light the flame.
Starmie, I said that he voiced Zuko in the introduction of him. That's, yeah, he's named after Dante's Inferno, and his voice actor voiced Zuko, and his voice actor is also named Dante. It's like 3 levels of Easter egg. Thank you.
No sweat, hot stuff. I think it's time we start the first lesson. If you can handle the heat, that is.
Bring it on.
Hell yeah! Tell you what, let's start with some punny pickup lines. See what I'm working with here. So what do you think? You up for it?
Fire away!
Seems like you're already getting the hang of this.
Logan, there actually is an achievement. It's called Hate Everything. I'm running one of those privately to post on YouTube. Because I found, like, when people are watching live, they're much more interested in just seeing the cool characters. At least my audience. I have mad respect for the fact that I'm live right now, and I'm not the only one playing this game.
All right, how about this? What up, hottie? Got a light?
I'm gonna pour River on your head.
'Cause I think you just might be my perfect match.
No.
Huh? Huh? What'd you think?
Boo. And also, I wish I had enough empathy.
Damn! I've been working on that one for ages. I guess it could always be better, huh? You know what? This could be good for both of us. We could workshop it a bit and get to know each other. What would you say to make this line better?
Change the opener.
Okay. So what would you change it to?
Damn it! My stats are trash!
I feel you. No pressure. And I totally get where you're coming from. You see, that was all a trick question. Or a lesson, I guess. I was just trying to show you that pickup lines can be corny and fun, but not always the perfect opener.
I think I'm going to... Gotta start the combo somehow.
Now you're getting it. Tell you what, I'm gonna teach you how to make connections in a deeper way. And your first real lesson in the art of the pickup isn't about some magic one-liner. You're gonna learn how to open the gates to someone's heart, get to know their soul, you know?
You got dumped, didn't you?
You ride with me and you're gonna learn how to be smooth, but in a sensitive way.
Or your ace.
I call this style the way of the flame.
Oh, God.
Think you can handle it?
Are you a firebender? Bring it on.
Alright! I'll give you a day to cool off. See me later for our next lesson, you little firecracker. Later!
I'm not gonna come back to you until my stats are higher. Should probably turn on some lights. Okay. Data Dex week continues with... Oh my god. See, the introduction interactions, though, are pretty long, so I'm wondering if I... should back off that for a second. Okay, let's back off that for a second. Lady Memoria said I needed to go meet a trash can.
When you turned your gaze on your trash can, you were expecting shiny metal and black plastic. Damn it, you expected the garbage.
You know what, Logan? I think she does. And actually, I've known a lot of women with really large breasts who do. Because they can be really heavy on your chest when you're sleeping. So they tend to sleep on their stomach.
What you weren't expecting was the handsome face, sculpted jaw, and delicate peaks of skin artfully framed by actual garbage. This garbage lurker, for his part, seems far less impressed with you.
Huh?
Are you fucking a hipster?
What? Huh?
Hey man, what's up?
Things that aren't down, I guess.
Cool, cryptic, anyway.
Oh, I get it. Delicate ego over here.
Excuse me.
Have anything for me today?
What do you mean?
We do this every day, pal. What'd you bring?
Yeah, a trash can. Let me check.
I'll just wait.
How about half of this day-old pinto burrito?
Sauce packet or no?
I've got the sauce packet.
Score. What kind of sauce?
Spicy kind.
Bring it on. Day-old pinto fiesta. Let's go. Nice haul. I'll take it.
Great, enjoy.
You hand your trash over to Cam, and he takes it from you, pocketing it without another word.
And you're still here.
Excuse me. Okay, bye.
Damn, Chuckles. Bye.
Word. That reminds me. Lux, where's my fucking money?
Oh.
This account has been temporarily suspended.
Mukbang collab between Lux and Camwin. Oh. When Lux is no longer suspended from Instaglam. Can I get my money back?
I'm sorry, but we cannot answer that question. Thank you for using our platform. Please consider buying a premium subscription.
No, thank you.
Goodbye.
We're taking a break from Datadex filling. Let's help Mateo.
Coming in hot. What you got for me this time?
You know, it would be creepy how you always seem to know things if it wasn't also really damn cute.
Any other time, I'd love to stop and bask in the compliment, honey. But I'm dying to know the sitch.
God, I love you.
You've got those urgency
Hate your dress.
eyes.
Love you.
So, what's the deal?
There's a problem at Scraps of Hope.
An animal emergency? Ah, honey, why didn't you open with that? Who's in trouble? What do we need? How can I help? Give me answers.
We need to get the word out about a lost rescue.
Phoenicia's fingers are flying across her virtual keyboard before you've completed your thought.
Already typing something up as we speak.
Oh look, we've got Bev and Lux on social.
Did Mateo give you any helpful info I can put in here? Anything eye-grabbing? We need some cute buzzwords to get things attention.
Everything you need is in here.
Perfect. Leave it to me, honey. Missing and animals are no joke. We'll get this baby home. Ooh, I'm gonna do a live to generate some engagement for the post. I'll let you know how it goes. Check in with Mateo to let him know. I don't think he checks socials very often.
Really precious. Yeah, let's talk to Mateo and then Betty.
Sinclair paces back and forth, nervous and talking to himself.
What?
Oh, come on. It shouldn't be taking this long. Oh.
Have you seen Mateo?
I've seen several shoes, if that's what you're asking. None of them are the slightest bit amenable to ordinary conversation. Does that answer your question? Oh. Wait! Before you answer that, don't answer this. What size is the most common size of fly? That is correct.
Are you feeling okay?
No, just waiting for my soap hound. Whoosh! And here he comes. Let me look at you. Are you all right? Have you become any less composed of saponins?
Mateo enters just after Sudsy, giving Sinclair an uneasy smile.
I like the atonal music he has. It's, you know, very flat. Pitch varies in the notes.
Oh, hey, Sinclair. How you doing, buddy?
I'm better than you've ever been on your worst day.
Hey, Sinclair.
Yeah, cool. Nothing to worry about with regard to the Sutster. He was just saying goodbye to the Tasselhounds. They've gotten so close, I just hate having to pull them apart.
Sudsy, what did I tell you about forming inanimate attachments? The more you buy into the madness, the harder it will be when we go home.
Right? Yep, absolutely. Gotta be careful. Well, thanks for bringing Sudsy by. Always a pleasure having him. You take care now, Sudsy.
Mateo leans down to whisper to Sudsy.
Come on back anytime, okay, boy? Good boy.
Oh no. Is that normal?
Sinclair is... well, he's just... I mean, when you look at it from his perspective... Okay, I got nothing. I can't figure the guy out.
Yeah, me neither, guy.
He sure does love that dog, though.
Yeah, I'm with you, my friend. Okay, let's go talk to Betty. Like, I can read the writing on the chat. We've got interest in, Betty and Mateo.
Betty reclines luxuriously on the bed when you first see her. Thinking about how your bed can be lying on the bed makes your brain start to short-circuit, but
it does.
Some way or another, it's happening. She looks effortlessly comfortable and luxurious, but her expression is more pensive than anything. She smiles when she sees you, sitting up and patting the blanket next to her.
I was just thinking about you. Were your ears ringing?
No, but my heart was racing.
Oh, was it? That's funny. My heart races when I think of you, too. Well, since you're here now, maybe you could help me out a little. I've been trying to have more peaceful nights, but it hasn't really worked out. I spend a lot of time before bed indulging myself in some detailed fantasies.
Go on.
I have this crush who doesn't seem to notice me.
Be less obvious. Oh, wait, ads! No! The person who wants to see this is not premium.
Sometimes we're so close I could
You
just
are premium.
reach out and kiss them, but nothing ever happens. So, in this fantasy, I tell myself I'm finally going to get their attention. I do all kinds of things. Maybe one night I touch myself and call their name when they're next to me. Maybe I bring someone home and let them catch us in the act. Sometimes I invite them to join, and sometimes we just don't stop. But our eyes meet. And they know that when I'm gasping and moaning someone else's name, what I really want is to say theirs. To let the entire house know who it is that has me so worked up.
I want to tell her maybe you could fantasize about actually talking to them. But also I'm like, oh, that was very sexy and I don't want to alienate you in any way. No one in their right mind could ignore you.
So sweet. Unfortunately, it is entirely possible. But thank you for saying so. I've got all sorts of fantasies queued up every night. But no matter how much material I feed my brain, I never seem to carry that blissed out warm feeling into my dreams. I tried getting into lucid dreaming for the longest time, actually. I practiced for years. But it never worked for me. Not once.
I think it's because you're a bed, darling. I'm an avid lucid dreamer.
Really? Ugh, I'm so jealous. It must be wonderful getting to choose what you see when you close your eyes at night. But there's no point in dwelling on it. It's just not in the cards for me. Well, my lucid dreaming attempts are long behind me now. I do wish I could get a little peace at night, that's all.
There are plenty of other ways to sleep soundly.
Yeah, you're right. I just need to keep trying.
Whoosh, right over your head.
Well, what can you do, hmm? Maybe I'll take up meditation.
You could also just bone me and I could tire you out.
See you tonight then?
Can't wait.
Me too.
I guess she is a bed, so she's pretty dense. No. I can't even make that joke, because I don't want to say anything negative about Betty in the slightest. She is adorable.
Betty is already speaking to someone else when you walk in. There is an easiness to their dynamic, an intimacy, really. They have the air of old lovers, or perhaps very, very good friends.
I have been told by the forums of people obsessed with this game that Betty is a memory foam mattress.
We've been over this so many times, Betty. You know how I feel about that.
Hello. You can buy this in stores.
I just need some time, alright?
Why should a bed as gorgeous and free as you be so worked up over anyone else's opinion of her? You could snap your fingers and have 10 lovers here in 2 seconds.
I could.
And have.
Benoit, stop it. But honestly, you know it's not about sex. I can get that just fine. But that feeling of falling asleep in the arms of someone you love, there's nothing else like it.
Benoit's gaze leaves Betty's face to land upon your own. They give you a smile that feels as if they know all your secrets.
Well, if you're my sex toy, you probably do.
When Betty turns to see you, she goes from surprise to happy in record time, and Benoit places a gentle hand on her shoulder before they walk off.
Just think about what I told you.
Alright, Ad is walking up as we speak. I'm gonna start it a little early, and then we'll continue. You better not be begging people in my bed. I highly doubt. I would have even known this whole time. Why would I even care? What was that all about?
Oh, I was just talking to Benoit.
Oh, really?
Benoit and I are just very good friends. With benefits, of course.
Yeah, duh. Sounded like you were lonely.
Well, sure, though, gosh. I wish you hadn't heard that. It's just a really specific sort of loneliness, you know? I'm sure you didn't come here just to hear tales of my sex life. What can I do for you, honey? Did you want to relax? Maybe take a nap?
I was hoping to get to know you better, actually.
Get to know me better? Why?
Shouldn't I know the person I'm sleeping with every night?
Oh, I don't know. It can be hot to sleep with someone you know nothing about.
I mean, yes, but also no.
And of course, some people fear intimacy. And getting to know people is a step on the road to intimacy. Well, you know what I am, what I do. You know I'm a free spirit. What else can I tell you about me?
Tell me what you do in your spare time.
I'm a big reader, actually. I love all sorts of things, but romance is my favorite.
Yeah, and actually romance is really having a renaissance. I would say, 20 years ago. They were pretty trash, but there's a lot of good romance books coming out.
Even when I'm not reading, I can't help but write sexy little stories in my head for my favorite characters.
You're a fan fiction writer, too!
I love fantasy, too. And sometimes sci-fi. Anything that stirs the imagination. Characters that make you want to fall in love.
She's a shipper.
That's what I love most.
She sighs wistfully, looking somewhere past you.
Sometimes it feels as if those sorts of relationships are only for books, you know. But I can never quite seem to get there. Perhaps I've been standing in my own way. That's it. That's all. Just loneliness.
Why not just confess?
Haven't you ever been afraid of ruining a good thing? I'm just not ready yet.
There's an undercurrent of sadness in Betty's eyes, something much bigger weighing on her that she seems uninterested in divulging.
Oh, it's almost time for book club, if you'll excuse me.
For book club? I think she actually feels bad for sort of being in love with me when I have no ability to do anything about it. Alright. Let's check on our...
Hi.
I thought you were suspended.
Yeah, for like, I don't know, like a day or so. It happens all the time when you break terms and conditions or whatever.
That was terrifying. I want my money back.
Oh, but I haven't.
Yeah, no. Give it back.
And I can just leave.
My God. I'm gonna have to fucking end this butthead. Memoria said to get Cam and Art, so let's go up to Memoria. Damn.
And here you are.
And here I am.
Your load looks a tad light, though, wouldn't you say?
Sorry?
I recall clearly asking you to come back to me with 2 companions. 2, as you'll know, isn't 1. And 2, most certainly, is not 0.
Oh, okay.
Bring me the rubbish bin. Bring me the pallet.
Right, I'll be back.
I don't know how I shall bear your absence.
I know how I'll bear yours. Happily. I guess. Are you the pallet?
The most expensive character in the game blocks your path. It's Lucinda Lavish, beaming.
I'm all yours. I've seen your other sides. Tell me more about you. Whoa. Continuing to pry at my very being, huh? Real cool. I'm here to show you a good time. And if you keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna have a bad time. I'm sorry. You don't look like a skeleton to me. So I don't take that sass from anyone but Sans. I'm sorry, I'm just curious.
Well, curiosity killed the you-know-what, so back off.
I guess you've noticed. But I don't exist in the house at all. Lucinda lacking. I barely exist in this fucking game. I can tell I was added at the last second. Megalovania intensifies. I'm just a hodgepodge of bullshit. You're interesting to me. Well, you're falling for it because there's literally nothing here. You can't even talk to me whenever you want. You have to wait until I randomly appear. I'm a freaking hijacker of dates. I suck. You don't suck. Really? Tell me one thing that you know about me. One true thing. You're funny. Nope. I'm meaningless. Please, don't pick these options anymore. The ones where we talk. It's just easier on me, okay? I'm gonna pick whatever I want. I can't stop you. I'll see you on the next hijack. Yeah, I did talk to Art. So I talked to Art. Oh, do I have to now, like, recruit them? Maybe I have to recruit them.
Hello, hello, hello. How are we today? What are we feeling? How can the wide world of artistic expression help you?
Memoria sent me, actually. We need your help in the attic.
Ah, dear Memoria. Isn't she gothic?
Well...
I am such a fan. Let's go.
It appears that Art is interested in helping with Lady Memoria. Cam is still required for her request.
All right, then. That was surprisingly easy. Well, I guess that's not too surprising. Art feels like just a nice guy. I figured he would do something about it. Is this Mateo? Too? No, it's all Betty.
There's a supernatural darkness around your bed when you enter. A strange void that makes you feel slightly uneasy.
Is it Skips?
This appears to be a living nightmare.
Oh no, it's a fucking nightmare.
You really don't think you could do it?
I'm sorry. I really don't want to be talking to Nightmare with no choice.
Is that really something you want? It would be fun for me, but I don't think it's really your thing.
You know, sex and horror have always gone hand in hand. It's not the worst idea, is it?
Well, yeah, of course. But you've watched me work, and you never really seemed all that into it.
Oh, I didn't?
What was it you said? Oh, yeah. It was, oh God, why are you doing that? Is that really necessary? Now that's just excessive.
I remember it differently.
You weren't even watching. You were looking through the cracks of your fingers.
Betty, you're a really bad liar.
Give it up, Betty. My work is not for you, and that's all right.
Nightmare's gaze falls to you then, and you feel a shiver run down your spine.
Boo.
Nightmare dissipates, but the air of dread that accompanies her takes a little while to clear. Betty sighs, her shoulders slumping.
Oh, guess I should have seen that coming.
Were you trying to have nightmares?
Well, maybe. I just thought maybe if I had nightmares. I mean, I already sleep poorly. But maybe in a nightmare I could find some small moments of joy with my beloved.
What?
Nightmare doesn't usually take requests. But since we're such good friends...
Eddie, just fucking confess to me. This is ridiculous.
I figured maybe she'd give me a sexy nightmare.
Is that even possible?
Of course it is. For example, I'm being hunted by some unseen monster or being. My heart is racing. My knees are weak. I'm stumbling and tripping as I go. I fall, and I close my eyes knowing the end is coming. But I don't die. I turn to see my beloved standing over me, a bloody knife in their hand. I'm saved, and I thank my rescuer in the only way I know how. A toe-curling kiss. But then, I'm on my back again, and my beloved's hand wraps around my neck. I can't breathe. I can't cry out. I can't make a sound.
I'm not into choking. I'm sorry, darling.
We'll be together forever, they whisper, raising the knife high in the air. I wake in a cold sweat, alone and afraid. There. You see?
That is... The scariest part is you waking up alone.
That's every day for me. But thank you. Nightmare really seems to think I shouldn't be bothering with all this dream stuff. She thinks there's a much simpler solution to my problem.
There is.
But I don't know who she is to talk anyway. She has the same problem I do. She just deals with it differently.
Is she in love with someone too?
It's not my place to say. I've already said too much.
The idea of Nightmare being in love is very difficult for me.
Please, let's forget I said any of that.
Consider it done.
Thank you so much. I'm already having trouble sleeping. I don't need betraying a friend's trust on my conscience. It's funny, I was just thinking of you. It seems like that happens a lot, honestly. I think of you, and here you are. It's a shame I can't seem to manage that at night.
I knew it!
I haven't been the most subtle, have I?
Yeah, seriously! Yeah, Logan, if it's me, I will be shocked.
But I guess I should just say it.
I mean, I guess not, maybe. Everyone's in love with me. I mean, it makes sense, though. If I were an inanimate object, and there's like an animate object verse, you know? And the only human I ever saw was me. I can imagine that I would have a crush on them if only because that was the only human I ever saw, if nothing else.
You're the one I've hoped to see in my dreams.
My bed being in love with me makes a lot more sense, though. I mean, she's had to see me, like, intimate for a very long time. Actually, I'm surprised she doesn't resent me, but...
My beloved. The one who tortures me with your proximity.
I'm shocked. Wow. Stunned. Never saw it coming.
You don't have to do that. I get it. I'm not exactly the most subtle piece of furniture. For years, it's been just you and I here. And I've had to watch you sleep with that angelic look on your face. When I was at the warehouse, I never had this problem. But the day I was delivered to you, you laid down. And I knew right away I was in trouble.
What's so special about me?
It just feels like we were made for each other.
Yeah, like, this makes utter sense. Like, your bed being in love with you and feeling paired up. This is also why the fan community thinks she's memory foam, is because she's molded to fit you.
I know it sounds crazy, but when I cradled your body that night, I just felt myself falling for you. I've had my share of partners over the years. I'm a free bed, you know. But I'm at my best when I'm in love. And since the day I became yours, I haven't had a good night's sleep. I know it's a lot to lay at your feet, especially knowing we have to sleep together night after night.
Thank you for being respectful of this, very difficult to traverse boundary.
But I don't know if I can keep this to myself any longer. I know it's a lot to digest, so please take some time to think about it.
Okay.
I'll give you some space to sleep tonight, and we can talk tomorrow. All right?
Okay. All right.
Thank you for considering it. Sleep well tonight.
All right. Let's talk to Cam and then Mateo. Well, I guess Mateo's on the way to Cam, so we'll talk to Mateo first.
Lint! Lint! Lint, come on, buddy. Remember what happened last time? If you don't slow down, you're gonna...
Mateo doesn't even manage to finish his warning. Lint crashes into something just out of sight.
So do you watch everyone's and animals?
I'll get the broom.
It looks like it could use a hand.
It's just Lint Eastwood, Dolly's pet. He always gets the zoomies after a bath.
Linty!
Speaking of...
Linty! There's my big handsome boy. Look at you, fresh as a daisy.
Dolly bends down to pick up Lint, planting a sweet kiss to the top of his head.
Mom!
Oh, now are you a good boy for our Matito here? Tell me honest, he didn't give you any trouble this time, did he?
Filo, no, nothing I couldn't handle. He actually did better with the trimmer. I think he's finally starting to trust me.
Is that right? I am so proud of you, my fuzzy sweetie lumpkins. Oh. Thanks for always taking such good care of him. I know he can be a handful, but, well, he's my handful.
He's welcome back anytime, Dolly.
Come on, let's get you home.
Didn't have the heart to tell her he knocked over every jar on the counter?
Mateo giggles nervously.
You don't think she noticed, do you? He really has gotten a lot better. The first time she brought him in, he almost caused a riot between some of the newer rescues. At least now he doesn't try to jump out of the wash tub every time I reach for the shampoo.
Why don't I help you clean up and you can tell me all about him?
I like that.
Aw, that's sweet. That's sweet. I also appreciate the fade to black on that, so I'm not sitting there having a giant conversation about a lint ball.
Yo.
Yeah, hey, what's up, you sleaze trash? Memoria?
Okay.
And with that, your quest for Lady Memoria is complete.
Oh, I appreciate that a lot.
Gentlemen, and here you are. Excellent. How are you, Cam?
Oh, you know me, Memoria.
Yes, I do. Perhaps better if we answer that question in private, dear.
Oh.
And Art?
I'm amazing. I saw a bit of green in the sky this morning. I can't even tell you. I almost fell over.
Art, you're so lovely.
I almost literally fell over. Fabulous day thus far.
Wonderful. I saw that green too. Reminded me of a chemical spill. You both know what we're about here? The long-awaited cleanup has at last begun.
Oh, sweet. Looks like I'll be scoring big today then.
Not so fast, Cammy. I'm sure there are some treasures buried up here that would be better suited to my unique talents.
Oh my god, Logan! I'm so glad you started hanging out here. You have so many dope insights. That's absolutely true. Memory is the link between art and garbage.
There will be more than enough for both of you, I'm sure. There are years worth to go through, after all. As long as it doesn't all end up on my plate again when the process is through, I couldn't care less. I'll keep it simple. I'll pull something, and you, my human darling, will decide whether it goes to Cam or to Art.
Okay. I'm grateful for the help.
And we're grateful for the chance to discover a lost masterpiece.
Or a fossilized shoelace. That would be badass.
Yes, we're all excited and happy and goody-goody whatever. We're starting now. Try to focus.
Well, ads are rolling on, so perfect timing. We'll roleplay that I'm trying to focus. Okidoly dokily!
And boys, just sit over there unless we need you. Your zany antics are a distraction I can ill afford.
Okay. Oh, goodness. I very much do not look great with my hair pulled back like that. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Okay.
Right.
This poster.
Yes.
Bruno Jars' The Moonshine Jug Tour.
We can get rid of it.
I remember when you brought this back. I was disturbed.
Yeah, I'm disturbed too.
You were so happy. I believe it was this concert where you got that stick-on tattoo in the bathroom. What was it? A rose? Barbed wire?
It was Bruno Jars, obviously.
Ah, yes. I suppose that was topical at the time. So, what shall we do with it?
Toss it.
Oh, sweet. This'll be delicious. Om nom nom. Huh? I don't like eat it. Shut up.
Wonderful. Next. Another Bruno Jars piece. This is the album itself called Moonshine. And it looks like you attached your tickets to it as well. How sentimental. Though I suppose if I'd bought scalp tickets at the door from a man in a red sequined fedora, I'd have kept them too. Don't think you'll be giving me that fantastic red shirt, by the way. Clothing covers no sins with me. What would you like to do?
It just scrubbles up into a ball and magnetizes to Cam, yeah. I've got the album digitally anyway.
Nice. Digital is bullshit as far as I'm concerned. Hard copy every time.
What a perspective he offers. Now these. These are stamp and coin collections. I remember when you started making these. I believe your grandfather sent you the first few. I'd be surprised that you still had them, but you don't. I do. And we're going to make a decision about them. Now, please.
Yeah, let's put those up. Those are valuable.
A family heirloom. I'll hang it with honor.
Family is important. Ah, these next I think should be easy. You, dear, have a collection of magazines about picture frames. Do you remember? You had that nosy neighbor who kept stealing your mail, and you wanted to antagonize them with deeply uninteresting booty for their trouble. I thought it was brilliant, frankly. But the neighbor moved, and the magazines are a bit dusty now, so maybe they've served their last purpose?
Me too, Logan. I really hope so. The first time I talked to him, I don't remember if you were watching that day, but he wanted me to help him turn my house into a gallery, so I think it will be. Yeah, they can go.
Excellent. Usually the only paper I get has pizza grease on it, which is also cool.
Is that like how you do facials though? Like, do you think he uses the piece of grease as like face wash or something, or it's like a face mask?
He's so grungy.
I love how open-minded you are, Memoria.
I am, aren't I? It's nice to be appreciated. Ah, yes, motivational art. You got this from that gym you were going to for a while. Apparently they had good classes, a clean locker room, and this penchant for making thing-based puns. Believe in yourself. Take a bike out of life. Rack your plates.
Rack your plates! Rack your plates! Rack your plates! Everyone rack your plates!
I suppose they thought it was funny. Toss, keep, burn into ashes.
I think it's hilarious. Put it up.
You've got it. I know just the wall for it.
I think Shelly would really like this. Skylar actually tells you that there is no one you can get locked out of except one, and it's super obvious. Like there's a point where someone gives you a choice, and if you say no, they go, "Are you sure?"
Excellent. Last one for now. One of Hirohime's posters for some sort of anime. I can't say I understand why this seems to be all the rage nowadays.
I do remember liking that arc, though.
I always thought it was a phase with you. What will you do with it?
Totally hang it.
Oh, goodness, look at that. What an addition that will be to the collection, I think.
Well, I think we've got a stamp collection, coins. And then this is the only. Oh my god, I've already forgotten the last one. Oh, for Shelly. Yeah, Battle Tendency is a really fun watch. Yeah, and like this has Sailor Moon going on. It's got JoJo's, and I just need to be clear here. That's like my two. That's it. Those are my big two. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Sailor Moon. So we're here for this, like, again. Let's see. Yeah. We've got an entire half sleeve of Sailor Moon. I do think Battle Tendency is a good watch, too.
Yes, won't it?
But I think these sort of punny posters, it has kind of a kitsch look. It would fit in nicely.
That will be all for today. Some old art hung, some brand new trash gifted. Either way, a very successful day. Well done. I'm feeling better already. See you next time.
The other sleeve is still really cool, but it's actually a. So, it's more of like an amalgamation. But truth be told, I have been eagerly craving a new tattoo. I have a squatter on the back of my thigh, too. This is a fucking rubber ducky, isn't it? Well, it's art that's gonna be permanently on your body. I don't think it's that expensive, actually. I mean, if you were to buy a painting in a gallery, you'd spend a lot of money. And like 4 times as much.
The frazzled figure standing before you
I thought
has
so.
the sort of overworked and underpaid co-worker energy you've not seen since you started working from home.
I think a lot of what happens with tattoos is people don't realize not only do you not have to get a huge one, if you did get a huge one, you don't pay for it all up front. You pay for it by session. And then you're basically, the tattooists, they don't actually make nearly as much money as you're paying them because they have to have health insurance that covers you as well, liability insurance, inks, equipment. So you're actually like buying their art supplies. And then they're painting it onto your body. So my Sailor Moon tattoo was a total of $1,600. I've now had it for 6 years, 5 years, 6 years. Which means at this point it's $300 a year. My weightlifters, I got both of them at the same time, and in total they were $500, and I've had them for 10 years. So that's already down to $50 a year. So they feel so expensive at the time. But if you're going to change your skin, you're going to change your body, you know, you're going to break your nose and get a plastic nose, right, or nose job. They cost money because it's permanent and they can't make that money again. I highly recommend keeping your body whatever way you want. You want to decorate it with tattoos, you should. And if you don't, you shouldn't. I didn't get my first tattoo until I was 31. And I always wanted one, and I kept saying it was too expensive, it was too expensive. But when I look back at my purchases, all before 31, I could have had a whole body of tattoos. And all of the junk that I had and had lost. I could have had so many tattoos. So I think it's a matter of just I push for people who say they want tattoos to get them. Because it is a way to own your own body. It's a way to modify your body in a method that is not determined by anyone but you. If you're getting a tattoo because they're cool and you want to look cool, don't get one. If you're getting a tattoo because you want to have Full Metal Alchemist on your skin because it makes you happy, get it. It's one of the only ways that we as people have absolute control over our existence. I mean, I guess the tattooer is going to tattoo it, right? But the choice to permanently alter your skin, there's not many societally acceptable ways to modify your appearance in such a permanent fashion. That can be so unique and individual.
She startles when she sees you looking at her, dropping a number of office supplies clutched in her arms.
No! Oh my gosh. You can see me? You can see me! Oh my god. You've walked by me for so long without looking at me. Office Romance Magazine was right. Maybe this really is my year.
White out your exes. 5 ways to keep that typo out of your life. 7 tricks to keep your love from drying out. Permanent and dry erase solutions to a relationship. You're stable to each other, but is it healthy? Office Romance Magazine?
Oh yeah! It's the leading publication on office romances for office supplies. It said my love life was totally gonna be on fire this year. And fires, as we all know, are a very good thing.
What? Okay, so we have post-it notes, staples for her buttons. I love that it's this layered paper.
Oh gosh, listen to me babbling at you. You don't even know my name.
Probably a good place to start.
Yes. I'm Penelope, and I'm your office supplies.
Pen, pineapple, apple, pen.
Yay! Which, boy, let me tell you, you sure haven't used those in a while.
Well, I mean, everything's online now.
Yeah. But it's great that you're here, though, because now you can bear witness.
I love this. Yeah, but... I'm not even gonna argue with you. I'm right. Bye. Penelope. To what?
To the resurrection of Penelope office supplies! So what if no one's using me like they used to? I'm not dead yet.
You aren't. And actually, recently, especially since streaming, I found myself frustrated that I don't have, like... You have no idea when you move how many pens you find. But we threw away a bunch of them, or got rid of a bunch of them. Now I'll be like, this pen doesn't work, this pen doesn't work, this pencil's out of lead, and I'll be so annoyed. You're so right, Queen.
Yeah! Anyway, your daily motivational office quotes calendar put it best. Your most important work is always ahead of you, never behind you. Now, what do you think that means?
Lead with your best asset, that ass?
Exactly! Anyway, to that end, I've got a hot date with a cross trainer. You got any advice for me?
Wait, with a cross trainer? Do you think she's going on a date with Kristoff? That, like, Norwegian cross trainer? Just be yourself.
A little boring, but all right.
I have arrived.
Oh my god, she is.
Battle.
Oh, there he is. I assume he means date?
I meant just what I said. Prepare yourself.
Wow. Right. Love it. See you later.
Bye. Yeah, like, I didn't tell you to match his energy because I was terrified it was him you were going on a date with, and I was like, no. No, thank you. I don't think you need to be matching that cross-trainer's energy. Okay, let's see if the posters got hung up somewhere. That would be really cool if they did. Believe in yourself! Okay. Oh, the collection! Hirohime!
Come back to visit dear Hirohime, have you? She certainly is serving up a smile. I serve mostly scorn. Oh, you aren't finished with me in the attic, you know. As soon as you're ready, I'll let Cam and Art know that we're continuing.
Yeah, I'll be by soon.
Wonderful. Your enthusiasm overwhelms me.
I just thought maybe I could talk. I don't know. I don't know why I did that. I thought maybe Hirohime was a dateable. Whatever.
It feels strange to walk into your bedroom with so much tension in the air. After all, this is where you go to relax and recharge. But you told Betty you'd give her the day to consider her confession, and now she waits for you, seated at the bed like usual. You're struck by the realization that no matter what happens here, everything will change from here on out.
Thank you for coming. I hope you got a good night's rest.
It was hard without you close to me.
Oh, thank you for saying so. I slept even worse than I normally do these days. I had too much on my mind. And there's too much at stake here. I suppose there's no point in beating around the bush here, is there? What do you think? Of me? Of the idea of us?
Very brave of you, Betty.
Is there hope for us to be more than just two partners who sleep together every night?
Yes.
Oh my god, really? You really feel the same?
I'm not in love yet, but I feel myself falling.
Oh my god, that's alright. You don't need to be where I am. I just want to be near you.
We sleep together every night. Does this mean?
Don't you worry your sweet little head about that. I don't expect you to sleep with me every night, or ever. And you being with me doesn't mean you can't be with others. I have my own fun, after all. I'm just so happy we can be together now. I honestly don't even know where to begin. I feel like I know you so well, but I want to get to know you better. And you must want to know me better. After all, I've only ever been a place for you to lay your head at night. You've never seen me for who I truly am until now. Tell me what you want from me, my love. All I want to do is make you happy.
I really... Maybe we should have a date?
Oh my god, please. I would love that more than anything. Where shall we go?
Let's get a bite to eat in the kitchen.
Ooh, I love the sound of that.
As you walk through the house with Betty on your arm, you attract quite a bit of attention.
Oh.
Eyes are on you in every room, or so it seems. For her part, Betty seems deeply pleased to be seen with you. She smiles at some, she waves at others. Sometimes, she seems like she wouldn't be out of place on a parade float. But when you finally arrive in the kitchen, you're most...
Hold on. Alright, back to dating this hot-ass bed.
Alone.
Ooh, what's this now?
For the love of God, Scandelabra.
It's exactly what it looks like, honey.
You two? Creating scandal together?
A little more than that, I hope.
My. A bed bedding their owner? How truly scandalous. What a titillating bear you make.
Feel free to tell the entire house.
Ooh, and shameless to boot. Enjoy, lovebirds. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
That's not much, is it?
I guess that's the way to handle him.
Oh, don't pay him any mind. I don't want to talk about him, though. This is about me and you now. I really don't care what we eat. I'm just so happy to be here with you. With that said, what did you have in mind for us, sugar?
I don't eat any of these things. I don't eat milk. I'm a vegan. This is the closest we're gonna get. I make the best bowl of cereal you've ever had in your life.
Oh, yeah? Go on, then. Let me see you pour that milk, honey.
Oh, man, she's the best.
You're only making a bowl of cereal, but somehow Betty manages to make you feel like some sort of culinary champion.
Ooh, yeah. Pour that cereal, honey.
You like that, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You pick up the milk, looking to Betty for her approval. She does not hold back.
What are you gonna do with all that milk, baby?
I'm gonna get that cereal nice and wet.
Yes!
You and Betty experience what must have been the most horny bowl of cereal
Yeah.
you've ever prepared and eaten in your life. She has a way of making you feel like you've done something absolutely incredible, even when you both know this was fairly unremarkable.
You really are good with your hands, aren't you?
Get out of here. Like to think so.
I wanted to have a nice date, but I really think I'm gonna need to retire to the bedroom after this. Maybe we can continue this there.
Let's do it.
Lead the way.
Climbing the stairs to your bedroom with a bed holding your hand feels strange, in the best way. You've slept with Betty for years, but never truly slept with her. After tonight, you'll never look at your bed the same way. Your room becomes a tangle of sheets, of bodies twisted into new and exciting positions. When you finally do go to bed, you sleep better than you can ever recall. Betty's soft warmth surrounding you, even in your dreams. This truly feels like the start of something beautiful.
I feel like Betty is the canon pairing.
Aren't you just a dream come true?
That feels weird that I just can, like, move on. But I understand that that's a function of the game. And they're probably gonna say you've already talked to this person today. Yeah. This is our last day, so I guess we'll go talk to Mateo.
Mateo tends to a group of adorable dog-like creatures, grooming them and speaking to them sweetly.
Look at the little palm! Look at them! Look at them! Oh!
Just a few more. And done. Oh, what a good girl, Damas. Que bonita. I bet that feels better, doesn't it? I know you're a Notweiler, but that snag on your tail was getting ridiculous.
Looks like you've got your hands full.
Oh, hey, you're here. I was hoping you'd come by. I wanted to thank you for talking to Phoenicia about making that post.
No problem.
We've already had some visitors stop by because of it. I even talked to a few things who said they saw Davy recently. Hopefully, if we can figure out where he's been, we might be able to follow his trail and track him down. Oh, that's right, Chiquita. He'll be back before you know it.
You weren't kidding about running out of space.
Nope. But we make do with what we have around here, don't we?
The inanimals respond with a few happy barks.
Some might call it cramped, but I prefer cozy. And who wouldn't want to be cozy with these munchkins? You've caught us in the middle of a grooming day. Everyone's been a little stressed waiting for Davy to come back, so I thought a bit of pampering would do us all some good.
Who gets to pamper you?
Me? Well, I hadn't really thought about it. As long as these guys are happy, I'm happy. That's really all the pampering I need.
How about you let me pamper you, like on a date?
Mateo's eyes widen as realization dawns on him very slowly.
Oh! I'm flattered, really. And you do seem great, but the rescue keeps me pretty busy as it is. And until I find Davy,
okay,
I just don't think I'd have time for anything like that. I wouldn't say no to some friendly company, though, if you felt like sticking around.
Yeah! Aw, I should probably get going.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, before you go, I wanted to ask you something. You did such a good job with the Placebook post. I was hoping you might want to help me follow up on some of the leads we've gotten.
Yeah.
It would take me a while to get through them all myself, and I really don't like leaving the inanimals alone for that long.
Yeah, of course.
Great! Alright. The first one I have is from Hoove. He said he saw Davy sniffing around the laundry room a few days ago, right around the time he first went missing. Let me know if you find anything, okay? And really, thanks for helping out.
Okay. Oh. Here's something. Around here? I'm trying to see if I can find, like, I thought I saw air coming out of the vent, and I heard air rushing. I'm trying to see if I can find that. Okay. Well, let's check in on a Diana.
You're back! Oh, I'm so glad to see you. I had so many thoughts while you were gone. I thought about mountains and how amazing it must be to get all the way to the top of one and then look down and realize that you got you to that whole different perspective. And then I thought about deserts and desserts, and man, did that make me want chocolate cake. Because I've had some chocolate cake before when you accidentally smeared it on that one page where you were writing about dogs. Wow, chocolate is great.
Nice to see you too.
So, are you ready for my idea? Cause it's about to come out swinging. Swinging a big old baseball bat, Falco.
Bring it on.
It's pretty simple. It's pretty wonderful, really. Especially given that I never had choices before, and now I do. I've never had a friend before, and now I might. Instead of your diary, just a thing where your secrets go, just a book that can't really share in anything with you, I'd like to be your friend. A friend like I know I've never had before. We can share experiences, one to the other. Everything is allowed, like always. Everything is safe, like always. But for both of us. Both
Oh,
ways.
so like a little, like a letter, like a pen detail book,
And
like
we
a
both
notebook.
win. And we win more. So much more than we did before, when it was just ink on paper. It's more like a heartbeat. One thud is you, the other is me. What do you think?
Yeah. I love this. I've always considered you, but now I consider you friend.
Oh, fireworks and fizzy drinks and all the good things about every holiday you've ever heard of. I did hear about one once that was mostly human sacrifice, so that one, no. But the other ones, all of them. Like the pictures of people smiling and covered in colors, laughing with their arms around each other. Yes! It is such a relief to know that I can keep your secrets now. To know that I have stories and experiences that are mine, that I have someone to share them with, that we can go through the world together and be amazed or surprised or just present if we want to.
I'll take you everywhere I go.
Ooh, except the bathroom. There are some things I don't need to know. Actually, on second thought, take me to the bathroom. I want to know everything because I can protect and treasure everything. And frankly, I've never understood automatic soap dispensers.
They are actually really weird to me too.
I mean, I guess they're great when they work, but what about when they break? Are they battery operated? Are they plugged into the wall? What if the plug gets wet? How do you get the soap out if it won't dispense? I'm just saying, if I don't wash my hands, it's kinda not really my fault in that circumstance.
So, bathroom.
Excellent. I'm ready. Ready for the next adventure, friend.
That feels...
A real one! I have
That-
one now.
That feels a little bit like it resolved in a way that, to me, isn't realistic.
Oh, look! The NPC is back again.
I'm the main character.
Oh, that's cute. There's one of you in this house, and there's like, what, 16 of me or some shit? Anyway, why are you here?
I wanted to know if you could help me with my brand.
Okay, I can think of 2 ways I can share my daily routine with you. Or I can grant you exclusive access to my services. They're
That's
literally
interesting.
amazing. Both options are literally amazing.
It's like restarted. What's your daily routine?
So, I get up, first thing I do is a cold plunge, followed by a cup of puke water.
What's puke water?
Oh, it's so cool. It's water, but super alkaline. And with microfacalia in it.
Microfacalia. You
Yeah,
mean
it's got
like
bear
tiny
shit in
bear
it
shit? Yeah.
To improve cognition.
You're kidding.
No, you need to drink it if you want to be successful. Next up is a 50-mile run. But I do it while wearing an extra weighted shade. And I film my third piece of content.
Which is?
While running, I film one of my patented Lux Talks.
How's that go?
Oh, pure inspiration. Each one is totally unique and amazing. Here's an example. Hi Luxies, it's me, Lux. I hope you're all out there crushing. Obviously I am. And we love that for me. Go out there and let your light shine bright. And never give up on your goals. You can do it, guys.
That's total trash.
So are you. For the rest of the day, I basically just film content. And receive free things. And I might take a trip somewhere like Mallorca.
That's the name of my cat!
I pretty much travel everywhere at the speed of light.
I really did not get much from that.
Guess you're just committed to being a dimmy.
Dimmy?
Living life halfway up the dimmer switch. Anyway, I gotta run. I have 6 parties to attend, and I need to eat something. Maybe I'll have a bowl of my favorite soup. It's pho, but with wontons in it. Guess what I call it?
Photon?
Lux's super original soup.
Oh my god.
You can find the recipe on my recipe blog. You'll have to scroll through my life story for about 15 minutes first.
Too real.
But it's there. Come see me again sometime.
How? Is there a glitch here?
This is so totally what friendship is and always has been.
I'm gonna have to look up if there's a Lux glitch. Because I feel like I was doing one story and then suddenly there was another. Alright. Y'all, we've dated a lot of things. I think Diana and Penelope would get along, Logan. If I could set any two people up, that would be high up on the list. I also would probably set up, like, I think Mateo and Abel, maybe? Because even though Abel really likes Dasha, so I know that I wouldn't, like, want to break that up, but I feel like Abel would take really good care of him. He'd really support him and, you know, give him a lot of space. Yeah. Hector and Fantino would actually be a good pick too, because they both are super obsessed with people. So they can be obsessed with each other. Okay. I'm gonna wander off. Like I said, we're trying to do a week a day because there's such a long journey to finishing this game. And I want to. So, thank you so much for stopping by. If you did stop by and you liked what you saw, I'm pretty sure everyone here already follows me, but just in case there's someone I don't know, please go ahead and drop a follow or subscribe or anything like that. Tomorrow at noon is Talos O'Clock. We'll be starting some DLC. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.